Hello guys, it's me, Clips. I am not feeling very well, so if I sound kind of like sluggish, that is the reason why. Um, but today I am doing a book review, part 2. Although this is not a part 2 because it's a different book. I mean, it's a, you know what, I give up on talking. So, actually I have to talk. I gave up on talking about that topic. Now, uh, this book is called Going Underground. It is written by Susan Vaught. You do not read the book sideways, you read it portrait, and I just dropped it. You read it portrait, not horizontal, but, the title, the image is sideways. Now, this book caught my eye. I just happened so I just so happened to be walking by and I saw a green book with red letters, 2 pairs of shoes. And I was like, I wonder what this is about. And I grabbed it and I was like skimming through the summary and I was like, it's about a kid named Dell Hartwig. And he's done something, but he doesn't tell you what, and you have to read it to find out. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. And so I took the book. Now this book is for me to keep because it was for free. A lot of the books actually I can keep for free. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna read this. So I recently just read this. I've had it, but I didn't read it yet because I was too busy reading other books, and I don't like to read so many different things all at once. I like to take my time, finish one, then go to the next. So I was already reading another book, and I just finished reading that one, so then I was like, okay, time to read this one. And I finished it in 2 days. And it literally made my mind explode because well, you see, this kid Dell, he was going through something and his life has been completely obliterated because of that something. So it basically just like shows you the struggle he goes through. Now, this is something that actually happens in real life. And if you're the kind of person that, analyzes like I do, you would really see how stuff like this affect real life people. I don't know if it's based on a true story, I would have to research it, but this is definitely something that, there's quite a good number of people that go through this. I cannot spoil it no matter how much I want to. I can't. So, he has a pet bird, which is like up here. His bird is his best friend. He takes her everywhere. Everywhere he goes, he has her with him. And the reason why you see a grave on the book cover is because he's a grave digger. That's his job. But something in the past led him to having this job. What happens to him is very messed up, in my opinion. And I actually figured out what happened before I even finished the book. And the only reason why was because I, again, analyzed everything. And I was like, okay, these actions that he committed, it's gonna lead up to that kid. I'm sorry, but you're just a kid and you're doing things that I think most kids are very interested in nowadays. I'm not, but most kids are. And if you want to find out what that I'm talking about, you might want to read it because he doesn't tell you right away, but he will tell you eventually. And actually, I think if you read it, you will figure it out for yourself way before he tells you. although you can't jump to like straightaway conclusions. So even if you think you know that is the case, just continue to read the book all the way through and see if you're right, because some people just be like, oh, I know what's gonna happen, and then they read it and they don't finish reading the book because they think they already know what's gonna happen, and they're like, okay, I'm done reading now. I'm just gonna throw this book somewhere. I don't throw books, but they're gonna throw the book somewhere and they're gonna like, well, forget about that book. I already know how it ends. No, you don't. Sometimes we make conclusions, but that's not always the case. We could have been like slightly correct, or we could have been like way off. And being honest, I was mostly correct for like the most part, but there was like some things that I was just like completely off about. So yeah, if you guys really are interested in books like this, then I would suggest that you grab this book and go read it, because it is very, very good. And that's it for this book review, because I can't really share anything else because it'll spoil it, so you're gonna have to go find it yourself. Again, it is called Going Underground. It is written by Susan Falk. Go to Amazon, go to some place that sells books and find it if you are interested in reading it. Now, I'm going to combine this with something else because I have some new things coming. As you guys may have known, if you check out the Vega Man show, I am also featured on there. I do reaction videos with my father. That is my father. And he is an amazing YouTuber, so make sure to go check him out, give him support and love. And that is that. Now, for my channel, I'm going to be doing video gaming content soon, as well as continuing to do book reviews and speed drawings. Now, I love video games. That is kind of the reason why I wanted to try this out. My dad plays video games on his channel as well. So I was like, you know what, I want to try this. So that's that. And also, guys, if you guys have requests for me, please make sure to put in the comments. I'm actually, I have a few requests that I have to do and catch up on. I gotta do 2 for one of my friends, and the other one's not really a request. The other one is actually more like a donation to a YouTuber that I really love because she's very talented. Aside from a few other people that I know that are YouTubers that are also very talented. But that one's gonna be dedicated to her. And that's about it. Now, also, going back to my dad's YouTube channel, when you check out the Vega Man show, there should be a link on there for the merchandise store. Now, this is not on there because this, we made it ourselves, and so this is not going to be on there. Now, the design itself will be, I designed it myself, and I think I actually have it with me, but I'm not sure. So make sure that you go check out the Vega Man show, and you guys can buy different types of merchandise on there. There's new designs coming out, and there's some new ones that I've recently just put on there, so make sure you guys go check that out, and I will see you guys in another video. So yeah, I'm sorry if I again sound like because I haven't been feeling very well. Been kind of like under the weather. So that's about it. But I will see you guys in another world. Just kidding. This is Earth. Sadly, I can't leave it. Even though sometimes I wish I was from Mars. But that's about it for this. So